Hello everybody and welcome to my video. Today I will be reviewing episode 8 of WandaVision. I'm going to be spoiling almost everything about WandaVision so far in this video, so don't watch this if you don't want spoilers, but if you don't care about spoilers or if you've watched WandaVision already, then feel free to watch this video if you want to. I thought this episode was really good, but it admittedly was a little bit annoying not seeing what is going on with Monica and Jimmy Woo in this episode. I guess that part is being saved for a finale. All in all though, I thought this episode of WandaVision was great. The whole Salem Witch opening was so cool. I was actually eating when I saw it was witch people turning to husk, which wasn't very fun, I'll say. It was not fun at all, and it's safe to say I didn't enjoy the rest of my meal afterwards. But it was still interesting to see where Agatha Harkness came from, and I liked seeing that. Because sometimes villains have, like, no backstory whatsoever, and it's like, okay, I don't really care about you because I don't know about your backstory or whatever. And, like, I did all people aren't like that, but I feel like it helps to make a better villain if you know more of where we come from, and this was just a little bit of information, but it helped. I also love seeing how Agatha is like Doctor Strange, but like an evil version. She even does a little magical hair thing Doctor Strange does to see into the past of a person, but she uses it for evil. I thought that was a really interesting parallel that might have set up a cameo for Doctor Strange in the finale. That's just me guessing, I'm not sure. He might be in there though. I've seen a lot of theories that he might be. I hope he is. I think that'd be really cool. But I just think that's an interesting, the fact that they're pretty much opposites to each other. Maybe Doctor Strange is a little more powerful because he has the Infinity Stone, but that's not really the point. But still, I think that's pretty cool. This episode did a really great job showing how much pain Wanda has gone through. I was really sad for her because it showed all the terrible things that have happened. Just one of the things that has happened to her could break a person, let alone that many, because she lost her parents, and I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people do lose them eventually, but she lost them in like the most terrible way for a bomb. And then she lost her brother, and then she lost Vision. Those are three terrible things, and it's just really sad. I feel bad for her, really. It was really good seeing why the heck WandaVision is a sitcom. Like, why? Why? So it was cool seeing that, because we learned that Wanda really likes sitcoms. Like, a lot of this backstory of her when she goes through her past with Agatha, that she's watching a sitcom, so that's kind of cool. Because that was, like, such a weird mystery. Like, why is it a sitcom? That was what everyone was wondering. So now I guess we kind of know that. So that was really cool. That was a nice touch by Marvel. I said before that it's hard to root for Wanda because she seems to be imprisoning all these people of Westview, and sure, it seems bad because, of course, she allegedly did these things, and that's awful. That's a really bad thing to do. But it's hard to root for Agatha, too, or at least Agatha instead, for me at least, because Agatha killed Sparky the dog. Like, that's just something you can't do. So I think that'll be interesting because Wanda's very flawed in this, and Agatha is just evil. So it's kind of picking your poison, but I think Wanda is good. She's just had a lot of pain. So it's really interesting that Marvel's kind of making people think about that, and I like that a lot. Like I said, spoiler alert, and also I'm pretty sure this was in the mid-credit scene, so if you haven't seen that, skip ahead in this video or just go watch it real quick. But I do not like the Blue Vision reveal. I might be wrong, but isn't that just Ultron with a few extra steps, or at least a similar enemy? It just so kind of made Wanda's life or life with Vision at least, come full circle though, because, you know, Ultron was kind of how she met Vision, and if she's gonna lose Vision yet again, I guess something similar to Ultron would be how. So it's kind of cool, I think. I think that's a good sort of villain. I'm not even sure if it's gonna be a side villain or a main villain, because there's so many bad people. There might be Mephisto, there might be, well, of course, there's Agatha Harkness, and now there's bluish white Vision. I'm not sure if it's Blue Vision or White Vision. Some people said White Vision, some people said Blue Vision, so sorry if I said that wrong, but it looks pretty blue to me. So yeah, I just think that's a pretty cool thing, but I don't like how it's kind of repetitive. One of my least favorite things about this episode was it just wasn't what I was looking for. I don't think that's what many people were looking for, really. I was expecting a lot of action and stuff as kind of a finale, but all we got was a bunch of exposition. This is important exposition, but it wasn't really what I wanted to see here. It wasn't a bad episode by any means, but it just wasn't what I preferred. And it's nice to know more about like why Westview is a thing and more about Wanda's backstory. Like I think that's really good and important, but I don't think it's as good as a bunch of people blowing stuff up, if you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying. I don't know. You can disagree with me there. I feel like it was an important episode, but I'd prefer something else. The credits were, yet again, really long. There was an upper mid-credit scene though, like I said, which was nice, but I just still hate how the credits are and how long they are. And this is gonna stay as a thing I hate about WandaVision, and it seems like a lot of Disney shows, until they fix this, because it's just such an easy fix. They don't have to show the credits in different languages. And like I always say, it's great that people are getting a lot of credit and in different languages, but I don't like 7 minutes of credits that I do always skip. But it's like, I see how long the runtime is of the episode, and I'm like, oh, this is an hour long, and then minus 7 minutes. But I never remember to subtract that, so maybe it's just me, but the credits have no right to be that long. Anyways, I liked this episode of WandaVision. I mean, I liked all the episodes. This one is pretty good. I liked seeing more of Wanda's backstory. This episode wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but it still was good. I feel like a lot of people liked this one. I know I liked it. I rate it an 8.5 out of 10. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because it would really mean a lot. Make sure to tell me if there are any movies or shows you'd like to see me review next, and I will see you in the next video.